Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Chris. I'm here with Kathy. We are Ginger Marvin on Instagram and YouTube. We have a What's Sold video for you today. Looks like we had a okay day. Things are starting to get back in the groove. And here's Kathy with What's Sold for us today.
Hey guys, yeah, I was out. If you follow us on Instagram, yesterday for my birthday, I wanted to go shopping the whole day. So I was out all day, so I was pleasantly surprised at this many sales for not doing any work yesterday. We'll just start with eBay. We had a sale on every platform except Kidizen yesterday, which isn't a surprise because Kidizen really does take listing every single day to get those sales going. So anyhow, first sold was these Ariat steel toe clogs. I picked these up for $5. I listed them for $49.95 free ship. I had Chris turn on a eBay sale while I was out and about because I had forgot to turn it on, and I was hoping that would get me some sales, which it did. So with the sale, 15% off, this buyer paid $42.46 free ship. They did live in Virginia, so shipping was $13. Kind of hurts, but I mean, it is what it is, you know. I knew in my head it could be anywhere from 10 to like 15, so obviously I always hope it's closer to that $10 mark, but you know, the next person that buys shoes will probably live in California, and it will be, so it all evens out.
And I think we had a question about how we pack shoes. So I don't remember who, but
how we pack them, like in the bags,
how we ship them, so we just put them in this clear bag and put them in the USPS shoe boxes more often than not.
Yeah, so we pack them in the bags mostly just to keep them upright in these boxes, because previously when we had them just piled in bins, they were getting damaged, scratched, leather shoes were getting scuffed up and stuff. So
the bigger ones we do put up on our shelf up there.
Otherwise we just, like you can see, the shoes are upwards, so they're not really getting scratched, plus the plastic silicone is protecting them.
And then they pretty much just go right into a shoebox if they fit.
If they're a boot, usually a bigger box, but most of them fit in these.
Sometimes padded flat rates if they're smaller. So yeah, sorry to interrupt, but
yeah, and if they're under a pound, they just go in a regular poly mailer. So, right, and then this was a pair of Adidas, the Ultra Boost. So I picked these up for kind of a lot. I paid $25 for these at Salvation Army. They're one of the shoes that they marked up. That was probably the most expensive pair of shoes I've ever bought from them, but I thought I could get about $80 for them, which is what I listed them for, and they've been listed a few months now, and they finally sold with that 15% off sale. This buyer paid $67.96 free shipping. This person lived in North Carolina. Shipping on these was about $10.62, so I still about doubled my money, even paying $25 for them. So I don't know if I'd pick them up again for that much, but it was kind of like, I know people were always talking about Adidas Ultra Boost, and I just kind of wanted to test it out. So I'm happy with the sale. And then this guy, I won't unfold it because Chris folded it all nicely.
I can fold it again. It's just the
brand Ivy, which I don't know what this brand is, but when I saw this, I just liked the pattern, and I thought I was going to keep it for myself, but I tried it on and I didn't like how it looked, so I went ahead and listed it. I did pay $6.99 for it at Goodwill. I listed it for $79.95 free ship. It was a wool blend, so figured I could get a good amount for it. But that price just came out of, I just made up a price because there was no other by this brand that I saw listed, so just guessed, and I thought that the Southwestern Aztec pattern would do well. So $79.95 is what it sold for. So a really good sale. It's going in New York, but it's under 2 pounds, so it's costing me about $10.60 to ship. So, that was like over a $50 profit on like a random thing that I only picked up because I thought I wanted it for myself, but I also knew if I didn't keep it, I could sell it. But never in a million years did I think I was going to sell that for $80 within like a week of it being posted. So.
And a lot of times we'll buy something knowing that if we don't like it or if it doesn't fit right, we can sell it and at least get our money back. In this case, it worked out where we made a really good profit, but more often than not, we're just break even, or maybe just make a couple bucks or lose a couple bucks. But that's how we shop nowadays for our own stuff.
But that's an example of like style over brand.
Yeah.
Alright, and then these are just a pair of Old Navy denim shorts. I got these with my Old Navy cash last week. They were like marked down all the way to like $1 something. And then I also had the 40% off, which is the Old Navy cash. So these cost me barely over $1. And I listed them for $14.95 free ship, and that's what they sold for. Shipping was about $4.60, so not huge money, but I got a few pairs of those. You know, I got a few pairs of the sandals that we sold the other day, so it all adds up, and it's easy to list when it's new. Alright, and then this was a Vineyard Vines kids button-down shirt. I kept this for my son for a while, but I actually got it from Goodwill for $1.99, so he wore it, and then I listed it for $19.95 free ship, and I sent an offer to a watcher of $17 free ship. That was under 4 ounces. Shipping was just about $3 on that. Love making profit on stuff I buy for my kids to wear. And then these I bought forever ago, probably over 2 years. A lady on a local Facebook page was selling like 5 pairs of baby girl shoes for about $5 each. A few of them were Zara, a couple Joyfully. I think I bought 6 or 7 pairs from her, maybe a pair of Keens. So paid $5 each for them all. The rest of them sold off within like a month or two. These ones have been hanging around for 2 years, and finally sold for $19.95 free ship. So I don't know if the style's just out or what, but they're just little Zara boots with the fur. I know I thought they were cute. People still like Uggs. I thought that those would do well, but they didn't, so I would not pick them up again. And then these little baby Converse sold. I have $3 into these. They sold with my sale for $15.26 free ship. Shipping was about $3.50. Alright, and that was it for eBay. And we had one Poshmark. This is a pair of those Roan. That's the brand logo. If you don't know this brand, it's definitely a good one to look out for. I got several of these swim trunks and a retail arbitrage for $10 a piece. Several of them I've already sold, but I still have a lot more. Someone offered me $30 on those and I accepted, so I have $10 into each pair. So as long as I'm at least doubling plus my money, I pretty much accept all the offers. And then the rest of the sales are from Mercari. First up is this O'Neill. It's like a Sherpa lined hoodie. So I got this at the Goodwill outlet bin store a while ago. It's probably been almost a year. I really thought it would sell a lot sooner because people love those Sherpa hoodies with the like cozy lining, but I think it was just due to how heavy it was because I had to charge on Mercari the $11 shipping fee since I don't do free ship. And honestly, even if I did free ship, it would still be, I can't fit this in a padded flat rate. It's too puffy, so it would have cost me just the same to ship it on my own. So someone offered me $15 plus they're paying ship, so I accepted that. Just happy to see it go. That's our dog dreaming.
He's down here making some
He's
noise.
so sad.
He's alone, yeah. Mrs. Roxy girl. Oh. He got excited when I said her name.
And then this was the last 3 sales were kind of funny because I was at Once Upon a Child last night shopping for little baby shoes because that's like my favorite thing to sell, even though they're not the most profitable. But I didn't really, the service in the store wasn't good, and so like when I walked out of the store and I like got a whole bunch of notifications, I had 3 offers on 3 kids pairs of shoes. So I just thought it was funny that I'm buying a whole cart full of baby shoes and I sold 3 pairs of baby shoes in that hour that I was in the store. So anyhow, this is one of them. These are Play shoes, PLAE. If you haven't heard me talk about this brand several times, it's a great kids brand to look out for, and even adults. They make adult shoes too that sell well. So these were my son's. I think I bought them off Kiddizen probably for $30 when they were like brand new. They retail for $60, so I listed them for $30 plus ship. Someone offered me $25 and I accepted that. So he wore the heck out of these. Chris had to put some of that Dr. Martin's Wonder Balsam or whatever it is. Is that how you say it?
I think it is.
So we need to add that to our
Balsam
Amazon
balm?
thing because we do use that all the time. And it,
Yeah.
like, I wish you guys could have seen the, he might have a before picture. These were like very faded, and all he did was put that stuff on it, and it basically conditioned it, and it looks a lot more
It is good stuff.
better now. So that's what those were. And then these were some bogs. I actually paid $12 for these. I had a 20% off, so probably closer to $10 for these from the Once Upon a Child. And someone offered me $29 plus they're paying shipping, so I accepted. And yeah, bogs always sell right away. Love bogs. And then last up was the Stride Right snow boots. I got these for $3.99 just a few days ago. Listed them up for I think 25 plus ship. Someone offered me 19 and I accepted that. So I actually found 2 more pairs of these yesterday when I was thrifting. So I'm going to get those listed soon. And I think I've sold 10 pairs of these in the last like month or so. People need snow boots. I like to sell what people need versus want for the most part. Alright, so first question is from Ruth. She said, wow, at 3 p.m. you already listed 30 pairs of shoes and cross-listed them? I'm such a slacker. What's your method to getting that many or more listed in such a short period of time? So, first off, you're not a slacker. This is just, you know, since we're not selling high dollar items, I got to get more listed in a shorter time. So we just, whenever I'm listing a lot. So when we said I listed 30, I didn't take the photos that day. I had taken the photos all the night before, which probably took an hour, maybe an hour and a half. So that was time that I didn't do that day that I listed them all. And I had also edited them to be ready to get listed. So that photographing and editing probably is a 2-hour process. That was already done for me that day. So all I did was list them up in the early morning. The first listing is the hardest. I usually go to Poshmark first because it takes the least details, and I honestly don't put a lot of details in our listings, but I go to Poshmark, list them all up, and then once they're listed there, I use List Perfectly to cross-post them all. And then the cross-posting is really fast. I can take it to 3 more platforms in like a minute or 2. So the first listing takes a while because I have to decide the price. Sometimes I'm looking up comps. For the most part, I kind of know what, at least for shoes, that I'm selling stuff for. But yeah, what was the question?
So really, I think the reason
the method is just kind of
you're just doing all shoes. You're doing batching out shoes. Yeah. Their shoes you're probably already familiar with what you're pricing them at. You might have to comp a couple of them, but just getting in the groove of doing the same thing over and over.
Yeah, and so like today. Well, I had photographed a bunch of clothes a couple days ago before my birthday. Like, Chris, if you want to show them. So, like, today I had him measure those. So, like...
The ones up on the
shelf
over there.
Now they're already... Yeah, they're already not listed. They're already photographed, and he measured them for me. So, now once I list them, and I can cross-list them really fast after that, so...
So we try to work in batches.
Yep.
Something that, maybe an hour of work here, 2 hours there, depending on what we have available.
And since we do try to list over 100 a week, we got to get a lot done.
Yeah. we will come out with a video probably in the future of our process from receiving to shipping out. But I think everyone, if you watch our videos enough, you've kind of understand the process. But we'll get a video someday.
Hopefully. Okay, and then last question is from the homeschooling picker. She's Kayla. If you guys don't watch her channel, she's hilarious. Really funny. Yeah. So she finds some really great stuff for really good deals and then sells it. I'm always jealous every time she is doing a video. I'm like, what? She got that for so cheap. So
she's killing it. Yeah.
Kayla, thanks for watching our channel. I need to comment on yours more. I'm always watching when I'm working, but I always forget to comment. So, anyways, her question. She said, are your shelves custom? And then she said she has the same banker boxes, but shelves take up a lot of space, waste a lot of space. So,
I did build them. I built them for the space here.
Yeah, so we decided we wanted to do banker boxes and then kind of built the shelves to fit the boxes.
Yeah.
Because if we would have did the bins, it wouldn't have fit as much. Obviously, bins are bigger, right? It would have wasted more space. Yeah. Since we only have a little bit of space, so
it's all about capitalizing on the vertical space that you have. So if you're in banker boxes, you understand the limited amount of space in them, and you don't want to have them stacked on top of each other and all that. So, just utilizing that space there. I don't think there was any more questions, right?
No, that was it today.
But yeah, I did build the shelves. I just used plywood, the cheapest plywood we could find at Home Depot, and we have these angled ceilings here, and that's I think about 6 foot there. So basically, 5 stacks of boxes fits in that 6 feet with a little bit of space above each, and that's just what it worked out to for us. And it's nice that we can fit the shoes on top of the shelf there also. So, I do want to eventually, in that closet over there, kind of see in the corner over there, it's a pretty big closet, walk-in closet, and I want to put some more shelves in there, and we'll be able to put a lot more boxes and get some more inventory space that way in the future. Still trying to get the desk figured out and all that. Figuring out time to get out there and work on it. But anyway, I think that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for the great questions. We're going to go ahead and pack these ones up and get them off to the post office. But I think that's going to be it. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.